tapestry of communication. Jack explained the situation, detailing how he found her and nursed her back to health. Laura, still disoriented from the crash, struggled to comprehend the humans' kindness. Her people had always viewed humans as adversaries, but Jack's actions challenged her preconceptions. As days turned into weeks, Jack and Laura forged an unlikely bond amidst the harsh desert landscape. They shared stories of their respective worlds, finding common ground in their shared experiences of isolation and survival. Jack showed Laura the wonders of the planet, guiding her through the vast deserts and ancient ruins that dotted the landscape. Meanwhile, Laura's presence attracted unwanted attention. Scavengers and mercenaries prowled the outskirts of Jack's shelter, drawn by rumors of alien technology. Jack remained vigilant, determined to protect Laura from those who sought to exploit her. Despite the language barrier, Jack and Laura's bond deepened as they learned to communicate through gestures and shared experiences. They developed a mutual respect and understanding, transcending the barriers of their different cultures. However, their fragile peace was shattered when a group of mercenaries launched a surprise attack on Jack's shelter, seeking to capture Laura and plunder the alien technology. In a desperate battle, Jack and Laura fought side by side, their survival instincts and trust in each other's abilities guiding them through the chaos. After repelling the attackers, Jack and Laura realized that their time together was coming to an end. Laura's people would eventually come looking for her, and Jack knew he couldn't keep her hidden forever. With heavy hearts, they prepared to part ways, their brief but profound connection leaving an indelible mark on both of their lives. As Laura departed in a makeshift spacecraft, Jack watched from the desert sands, knowing that their paths would likely never cross again. Yet, he couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the unexpected friendship that had blossomed between them amidst the vastness of the universe. Fighter wreckage. Jack rigged makeshift traps and diversionary tactics, utilizing every ounce of his ingenuity to outsmart the approaching drone. Elra's expertise in alien technology proved invaluable as she reprogrammed salvaged systems to jam the drone's sensors and disrupt its communication. As the drone closed in, Jack and Laura retreated to the shelter, their hearts pounding with adrenaline as they prepared for the inevitable confrontation. With each passing moment, the tension in the air grew thicker, the threat of discovery looming like a dark cloud over their fragile sanctuary. When the drone finally descended upon them, Jack and Laura sprung into action, unleashing a barrage of counter-measures and decoys to confuse and disorient the relentless machine. Their coordinated efforts were a testament to their newfound unity, a symbiotic dance of human resilience and alien technology. Despite their best efforts, the drone proved to be a formidable adversary, its advanced sensors and adaptive algorithms pushing Jack and Laura to their limits. With each failed attempt to evade detection, their hopes of escape dwindled, replaced by a grim acceptance of their fate. But just when all seemed lost, Jack devised a daring gambit, using the last of their resources to create a diversionary explosion that temporarily blinded the drone's sensors. Seizing the opportunity, Jack and Laura made a break for it, darting out of the shelter and into the unforgiving desert landscape. Their hearts pounding with adrenaline, they raced against time, their every step echoing the desperate rhythm of their flight. Behind them, the drone pursued relentlessly, its mechanical whirring a constant reminder of the danger that lurked just behind. As they neared the edge of the desert, Jack and Laura spotted a glimmer of hope on the horizon. A salvaged spacecraft, hidden among the dunes, its sleek silhouette a beacon of freedom amidst the chaos of their flight. With renewed determination, they pushed forward, their eyes fixed on the distant promise of escape. But just as they reached the spacecraft, disaster struck. The drone closed in, its sensors locking onto their position with chilling precision. With no time to spare, Jack and Laura dove into the cockpit, their hands flying across the controls as they powered up the engines and prepared for liftoff. As the spacecraft roared to life, Jack and Laura felt a surge of adrenaline rush through their veins, their hearts pounding with the exhilaration of imminent escape. With a final burst of speed, they launched into the sky, leaving behind the desert landscape and the relentless pursuit of the drone. As they soared through the atmosphere, Jack and Laura exchanged a silent glance, their eyes reflecting a shared sense of triumph and relief. In that moment, they knew that they had defied the odds and forged a bond that transcended the boundaries of their respective worlds. As they disappeared into the depths of space, their journey was just beginning, a journey filled with new challenges and adventures, but also with the promise of friendship and camaraderie. For Jack and Laura, the future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. Together, they could overcome anything that the cosmos threw their way. As the first light of dawn stretched across the desolate expanse of the planet's surface, it revealed the aftermath of a fierce battle. Among the wreckage of an alien starfighter, two figures emerged, their resolve unwavering in the face of adversity. Jack and Nira, their names whispered in hushed tones across the galaxy, stood amidst the debris, their efforts a blend of human cunning and alien technology. Together, they had rigged traps and diversionary tactics, turning the terrain to their advantage in a deadly dance with their hunter, a sleek drone designed to neutralize rogue elements. Despite the drone's relentless pursuit and advanced arsenal, Jack and Nira fought back with desperate ingenuity. With a combination of rigged traps and a well-aimed shot from Jack's blaster, they brought the drone down, a silent victory in the midst of the chaos. But their triumph was short-lived. The drone's destruction was a grim reminder of the lengths to which Nira's people would go to maintain their secrets. It was clear that they could not remain hidden forever, and their presence on the desolate planet was now known. With a new resolve, Jack and Nira knew they had to move quickly. They plotted a course to the nearest human outpost, a frontier colony where questions were left unasked and old prejudices ran deep. But Nira's presence complicated things, drawing unwanted attention and whispers of suspicion. Amidst the tension of the colony, Jack and Nira found allies and adversaries alike. Some saw Nira as an individual, while others saw her as a threat to be dealt with. But amidst the rising tension, they hastened their preparations, knowing they had to leave before the situation escalated. Boarding Cora's ship, they left the colony behind, a place of refuge and rejection, a stark reminder of the complexities of the galaxy they inhabited. As they cut through the cosmos, news reached them of escalating conflict and impending danger. Arriving at a strategic outpost under threat, Jack and Nira knew they could not simply pass through. They lent their aid to the community, organizing defenses and training fighters in the art of war. Together, they became symbols of unity, standing against the chaos of war with courage and resolve. As the inevitable attack came, Jack and Nira directed fire and repelled boarders, inspiring those around them to fight for a cause greater than themselves. In the aftermath of their victorious defense, they understood that their impact could extend beyond the outpost's borders. Their journey was far from over, but they had each other and a cause worth fighting for. As they looked out at the stars, Jack and Nira knew that wherever the tide of war might lead them, they would stand together, unwavering in their resolve to bring unity to a divided galaxy. As the enemy's retreat provided a crucial opening in the ongoing conflict, Nira proposed a daring plan to strike at the heart of the enemy forces. Utilizing her intimate knowledge of her people's military protocols, they devised an audacious scheme to infiltrate the enemy's main command ship. Disguised as members of the enemy fleet, they aimed to negotiate a ceasefire or sabotage the fleet's ability to wage war against neutral zones. Jack and Nira meticulously prepared for their mission, studying the enemy's communications and securing forged identities with the help of their ally, Cora. Departing from the outpost amidst expressions of gratitude and concern, they embarked on their perilous journey, navigating through space with caution to avoid detection. Docking with the enemy command ship, tension mounted as they moved through its corridors, blending in with the routine while making their way to the central command. Confronted by the fleet's commander, a figure from Nira's past, accusations and justifications flew, adding layers of personal betrayal to the encounter. Despite the heated debate, an external attack on the command ship forced a ceasefire negotiation. With the ship disabled and facing imminent threats, the commander, influenced by Nira's convictions and Jack's resolve, agreed to ceasefire terms. Their success changed the course of the war, halting its advance and offering a glimmer of hope for reconciliation. Returning to the outpost as heroes, Jack and Nira found themselves central to diplomatic discussions aimed at reshaping the galaxy's political landscape. Nira's redemption as a peacemaker and Jack's invaluable contributions to planning reconstruction solidified their partnership, bound by shared experiences and a vision for the future. The treaty signing at the outpost symbolized the dawn of a new era where words of compromise replaced the clangor of battle. As the celebration continued, Jack and Nira stood together, ready to face the challenges ahead, united not just by circumstance, but by choice. It was a new dawn, bright with the promise of peace and the enduring power of unity.